2, No Way Out. We're going to be watching that today. It is November 23rd, 2024. Petr Yan just defeated Deiveson Figueiredo in the main event at UFC Macau. And since those fights were this morning in China, we're going to sit back, hang out, and watch some fights together. Not too long ago, we did UFC 1, and today we're going to go ahead and hop on that UFC number 2, No Way Out, the sequel, if you will. This is going to be a fun little trip down memory lane, that's for sure. So before we do this, let me hop in and send out my post because this is going to be quick and easy card. Hour and a half is what they have on this one. Copy that. Let's go put it on the the streaming where we're going to be streaming. Post that there. And then 2 more spots, boys. Give me a second. I should have had this all set up. I should do this through like Buffer to where I can just be like, hey, like, come watch, and it sends it to everywhere. But, we don't think that far ahead here. UFC 2, No Way Out. So go ahead, guys. Get it pulled up in Fight Pass. You can get it on UFC Fight Pass. I don't condone illicit ways to watch this. But if you have it on, like, DVD or something, you can pop it in. And I'll let you know, since they don't have actual time in these fights and our timer's a countdown timer, we'll just go by ear on that and be like, hey, let's start the new one right now. Right, there's that, and last place to post is on the old stack of subs. Before we get into this, you'll drop me a follow on Substack. It's right down there somewhere. We are going to be doing our thing. So, no, we won't be having the video on screen. Obviously, that's illegal as it gets. But we will be hanging out and talking about these fights. Let's see. Let's go back to... there we go. That's the screen, boys. Can you hear me? Hope so. There it is. We got some music going. Kind of rolling it back. We're playing the video, by the way. We're watching the fights. So if you want to come hang out, watch them with me, let's do it. UFC 2 is going to be interesting because we just watched Petr Yan and Deiveson Figueiredo go at it, and I forgot to plug in my camera. That way the battery doesn't die. So let's do that before we get too deep in this thing. Y'all can't see me, huh? That would be a tragedy. We're getting highlights from the first one. Yes. Nice. It's crazy. Like, this is way before things got wild. Scott Morrison, Sean Daugherty is first. This is a tournament. Cool hour and a half. Yeah, a lot of these go quick, guys. A lot of them, actually. 5, 6 minutes, 9 minutes. Yeah, it looks like not 12 minutes is the longest fight. It's not even a 3-round fight. So, here we go, huh? Lopez, come on, hop on in. We're watching UFC 2. Pull it up on Fight Pass. It's fun. Obviously, we can't show it here. Otherwise, we'll be, that. But we can hang out and talk about it. Look at that Gerard Gordeau kick. I'll let you know. If you couldn't fast forward to the first fight, I'll let you know when the first fight starts, dude. Speaking of Jorge, I met Jorge Masvidal last weekend at Game Bread. He was really cool. Dude wasn't fat at all. You see him in the videos. He looks kind of fat, like he's put on some weight. He is slender and in shape. So, will Royce Gracie, repeat? Three-peat. Fortunately, I'm working, so I can't watch alone, but I'll keep this on in the background. Dude, yeah, for sure. And you can always go back with this and, watch it at a later date, too, because I'll have it on my channel live, I think, after... Oh, podcast style. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird, dude. Live podcast should be more of a thing. if you think about like old school radio broadcasts, how cool would it be to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put on the live radio broadcast from YouTube for this upcoming fight, which I might do one day. That'd be kind of cool. But you're getting like fight companions and stuff now. That kind of feels like that's what that is. And with YouTube music, you could just listen to it in the background. This one was crazy because they added more fights to it. 2, 4, 6. Yeah. How many was it? Tapology tells you 15 total fights. John McCarthy was the referee on every single one of these fights. Good Lord. Young Big John we'll be seeing. There's Jim Brown again. He's back. Jorge, you got in here quick, big dog. Oh yeah, Finio's videos. I do it. I did it that day when I'm at work and I'm able to catch it. And I'll come hang out with Finio, the homie. Finio's always spot on too. Like I'm kind of like shooting from the hip. Like yeah, I think Figueiredo can win with the takedowns, and obviously that was the idea, but that wasn't it. But Finio, he's always spot on. He knows what he's talking about. Dude obsesses. He watches every single fight of every single person on the card. Good Lord, look at the hair. What year was this? It's like 93, I believe. 94 maybe? Yeah. May 11th, 1994. Goodness. Why is my song not shuffling? Oh, I know why. Hold on. I don't want the same song. Let's pause the music. I'm still trying to figure out the whole music, guys. Oh, let's see. Where is it at? Tools. VLC's weird. Audio. Media right there. Open multiple files. I was wondering why. Open all of them. There we go. Play them. Shuffle them. That should be more bearable, man. Except for the fact we're playing the same song. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the first one, no, this is the same size, I believe. Weird. Yeah, we were struggling with the music a minute. Leave me alone. Bunch of talking at the beginning, you know, we kind of just hanging out till we can. Talking about karate versus grappling. Oh boy, here we go again. And our walkouts are happening. It's crazy because, like, in the first UFC, you didn't think about Patrick Smith as being a real contender. But, like, Patrick Smith went on to have a decent MMA career. He was 20-17. A lot of losses towards the end there. That was back in 2016. He fought up until, or he came back in 2016, I should say. But, you know, he had a good long run. Oh, he boxed Chaz Witherspoon? That's weird. I did not know that. Bunch of promo lead up. You know how that is. When did it happen? In 94? Let's see. I'll check where in a second here, buddy. I don't exactly remember, actually. Denver, Colorado again. Yeah, it was May 94, like a few months after. So you had the first one November 93, and they made it. They came back, shortly after. Like, hey, that was a hit. Let's try it again. Scott Morris. Oh no, they're talking about Hoist Gracie. Wait, did we skip some cards? Oh yeah, they did, huh? I think they did at least. All right, we're going through the announcements. Text my buddy, tell him to come hang out. Man, this new dirty boxing thing was kind of cool. Ground and pounds allowed. Yeah, we're starting with Gracie. Gracie versus Minoki Ichihara. And we started. That's cool. You can see Gracie stomping at the knee. Like it was. Up there we go. Takedown from Hoist Gracie real soon. Ichihara's like smashing the elbow to the side of the head, but like he don't know what he's doing. He's not here. See, like he's at the wall. No wall walk. Gracie isn't mount, to be fair. Man, this is a horrible position to be in immediately on the fight. Just suffocating. Didn't know the earlier events were in Denver. Was it the altitude or something that was discussed much of the time? I don't know. I didn't say too much on the broadcast, and I don't think I've ever really listened to broadcasts on UFC 2, to be honest with you. See now. Okay, never mind. Yeah, he doesn't know what he's doing. Gracie's just all on top of him, smothering him. Looking for a lapel choke here. Yeah, the altitude was obviously known about. We've had, football and stuff in Denver for some time by 1993, 94. So they had to have known, but, you know. Denver was the only place that was too wild to, or was the only place wild enough to allow this at the time. Gracie's stacking them up. Karate guy don't know what to do. He's trying to pull Gracie's gi over him or something. Like, he's just a fish out of water here. Man, to be here like though, it was crazy. Look, he's got his foot crossed. That's goofy. It's got to be crazy to be here like at this point in time because it's like, you know, you don't know what to expect. You know, Royce Gracie was the winner last time, and here he is again, just beating up a karate guy. Gracie's grabbing onto the hair, but not really. He's kind of grabbing it, but you know. Just body punching. This goofy fighting on the ground, but Gracie's just kind of slowly smothering him, covering his mouth. I love it. Big lamprey tacks his shoulder into the mouth and just making it miserable down there for him. Bare knuckle too, which is cool. It is different, a whole new different game, man. Like I've seen bare knuckle like live, bare knuckle MMA live recently. Game Bread. I went to in Biloxi last week. Oh, he got his back. About to get the lapel choke. He tapped. He's tapping. Cool. But yeah, it's a whole different type of sport. Bare knuckle MMA opposed to MMA. Like I don't want to say like it's a different sport, but the dynamics are completely different with how regular MMA is fought, I guess you should say. It's pretty curious. Royce Gracie gets the lapel choke. 5 minutes in. That was pretty cool. Look, he had the armbar set up there too, which was nice. Gracie with the win. What's next? It's gonna be really cool when we get to like Chuck Liddell era of this kind of stuff and get to go back and watch some of that. It's crazy seeing Jim Brown there too, though. They wanted this to be a real sport. Like it was very obvious that they want this to be a real sport, and they work towards it hard. And I mean, obviously it worked. Obviously it worked, because look at us now, right? So Gracie moves on. I'm confused on these brackets, how they got them. One way it's one thing, and another way it's another thing. One time you talked one way, and then the next time you talked another way. Bunch of talking, obviously. They're gonna yap and yap and yap. Pacing was fantastic here, huh? Oh, big old knee. Good Lord. Soccer kicks. Oh, I miss soccer kicks. I miss them. Just letting them die. Oh, big elbow to the back of the head. Good googly moogly. This sport was great. It's still great. You can talk all the trash you want about it, but like, this sport is still the best there is, hands down. Come on now, let's get to the fight. I don't know why I'm complaining. Like, I know exactly how long this event's gonna last. But here we are, still complaining about pacing of the fight. Nothing changes, guys. Nothing changes. Like, in 20, 30 years, this sport doesn't change. We always fuss about pacing. So I'm thinking, let's see. So karate combat allows people to. Ooh, JR in the house. We watching UFC 2, buddy. We are currently 21 minutes into the broadcast on Fight Pass. Yeah, okay, so they don't tell me when 51 is. Hold on. JR's in the house. JR's in the house. So Karate Combat allows you to, like, actually stream their stuff. And, like, I mean, obviously I won't get any AdSense from it. I know that's the fact. But What I'm saying is December 5th. Okay. Cosmo Alexandra is fighting on that card, right? But yeah. Like, I might hop in a live stream on that event itself and just like hang out and put the actual fights on. This is the first one I ever bought on DVD. Yeah? Dude, this, I don't know if I've actually ever watched UFC 2. Maybe like individual bouts from it, but I don't think I've watched actually number 2. Obviously you watch 1 because it's like, oh, I'm gonna watch all of them, and you never do. But, you know. Joe, are you working tonight, buddy? Kung Fu, baby. Oh, boy. This dude's doing Tai Chi in forms. Oh, my gosh. Oh, he looks like Gus Fring. Yep. I go in at midnight. Ugh, dude. That's rough. Gotta watch Hoshoryu win that cup live, dude. I hope he wins, man. Oh my gosh, this Basho couldn't have gone any better though. I haven't kept up with it like all the matches per se, but I've been watching the ones, you know, Ura, the Hoshoryu, and other Ozekis, and then just my other Miro Fuji favorite and stuff. He had a nice shoulder crunch, Miro Fuji, by the way. Nice shoulder crunch the other day. Oh my gosh, Kung Fu, baby, this is gonna be great. That's awesome. A book off near me has a bunch of MMA DVDs for sale. Like, dude, is it anything like cool? Or is it just like random regional stuff that nobody ever paid attention to? I bet you there's like it's been great. Juryo's been awesome too. I need to start watching Juryo because y'all watch it and y'all always talking about it. Breaking Your Heart. What happened with her and Numi? I haven't been able to keep up with all of it. Like I said, just having a hard basho. It seems like. More talking, of course. This guy's doing kata. UFC and Pride DVDs. There's some months back. I can't remember. Oh, dude, Kota Shoro got hurt, broke his toe. Yeah, I mean the Pride and UFC DVDs be worth getting. I don't know if you're like a collector or anything like that, but maybe if I have this base one day, I can do all that. Here we go. Here's the walkouts for the next fight. Broke his toe. Exotics. What? Here we go to walkout. It's so crazy how far this sport's come, but you still have the same, like, the walkouts and stuff. That's obviously from boxing and such, but still. Scott Morris. Pat Smith. Oh, I remember this one. Actually, I've seen this one. Kickboxing, Pat Smith coming in. Pat Smith, like I was saying, he's had a decent career. Kickboxer, you know. I didn't realize he fought Chaz Witherspoon, which is really cool. Crazy though, because Chaz Witherspoon would go on to fight. I think Chaz fought. He was supposed to fight Usyk, I think, something like that. All right, we got our announcements coming out, guys. Scott Morris. It's weird not having Buffer there. Pat Smith is cool. I don't care what you say. Let him juice even more. He got roidy towards the end, boy. Whew. 6 foot 208 versus 6'2", 219. Yikes. Gotta be honest, I never heard of the guy before Napoleon Bonaparte mentioned him on his channel. Napoleon. Talking about Pat Smith? Big takedown early. Pat Smith just hammering him out. Elbows. Elbows. Moore's holding on for dear life. Smith and Fulgard just pounding him. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. The ref didn't even like touch him or push him off. He just said, get off. Get off. Dude, that was crazy. That's a finish. It's like 34 seconds or something. Like 30 seconds. Let's see how long that was. 30-second TKO. Good Lord. That was hellacious. Hellacious. Good night. That was awesome. Morse just comes out and like brawls and picks his leg up. Pat Smith gets pushed against the fence. He tries to lat drop him and Smith manages to get on top. Oh my goodness. Once he gets on top, it's over. That's just vicious elbows, man. Ref's like, you got to go out. Like, there's nothing he can do here. Elbow, elbow. He's dead. He's dead. Get off. Pat Smith gets up. That's crazy, bro. Watch this. Watch this. It's just, he's just like, all right, fine. We're just going to bang it out. Just gonna bang it up. Mouthpiece come out. Elbows anyway. Ooh. Did he ever fight after that? Scott Morris? He fought one more time in the Texas regional scene. Ugh. Goodness. He won his first fight by guillotine. At least that was cool. Pat Smith was cool, bro. He was cool. 30 seconds. The dude's sweating his butt off, too. You love to see it. You love to see it. A good old, first round finish. You go in there and you do your thing. And you get out real quick. Oh, left him bloody. I love it. Like, how many of these finishes have we missed? Because I was just born in 1990 and didn't find this sport until 2013. Karate versus karate this time, they're saying. Well, that should be interesting. But, like, how much did I miss, Okay, this is Johnny Rhodes. Still got 6 fights to go, guys. This Johnny Rhodes versus Fred Edish. Edish didn't have a fight before this. Johnny Rhodes would go on, have a fight before this one. Yeah, this was his only time he ever fought, too. That's weird. Edish, what would he go on to do? Anything? He fought in Cage Fighting Extreme back in 2009. That's wild. From 94 to 09. Karate versus karate. One's in the gi, one's not. I wonder who the real karateka is. Johnny Rhodes jacked too. Announcements for the next one. We are currently 35:30 into the video on UFC Fight Pass. So tune in, sign up, come watch out. Johnny Rhodes, there he is. Announcing the other guy, Edish. Fix my little pop filter. John McCarthy's so young. He's so chubby, too. Here we go. Edish got the little limp wrist going. Rhodes is kind of feeling himself. Little switch low kick. Bunch of kicks from the guys. What do you expect from some karate guys? Oh, he didn't like getting hit in the face. Look at him. Let him up, Johnny Rhodes. Let him up. playing footsie. This dude's trying to scissor sweep him. Yeah, Rhodes just got into top of him and punched him in the face once. As soon as Edish gets hit, he's like covering up. He don't like being hit in the face. And Rhodes is just unloading on him. Not even like in mount. Just punching him. Just on his knees on the side. Edish is trying to just beetle away. Fetal position away or whatever you want to call it. Let him up. Oh, big knee to the face. Big knees to the face. Grounded opponent knees. Are we going to get a soccer kick next? Come on, please. Give me a soccer kick. He is so battered up and bloody already. Look, now he's on his side. He's trying to kick at the leg. Just trying to survive. There's no time limit, bro. There he is. Crushing his legs. Johnny Rhodes is in full mount now. Now he's going to beat him up here. That punch in the body. Up, gets to the side. Rhodes is like looking for something on the gi. He's been training grappling for this, you can tell. It's crazy, like the mismatches you see here. Got him by the hair, too. Oh, no. Rear naked choke from the side. No. No. Just going to smother him. He spit his mouthpiece out. Trying to cheat. Going to like a bulldog choke now. He tapped. Game over. Your boy didn't like getting punched in the face. Poor fella. Oh, man. Remco Paradell and Orlando Wilett are next. That was funny. You could tell the real, like, actual fighter. It's funny. You see the guys come in and, like, they're you know, the karate or my wushu got me this or that or the other, but then you got this guy Johnny Rhodes come in, and as soon as he punches the dude in the face or hits him with an uppercut, like, he falls. Look at that, he just fell. Sport really did, like, early MMA really did kind of expose a lot of martial arts for, you know, what they were. That's crazy. Johnny Rhodes advanced to the semis. I love this sport. It's so fun. Remco Paradell. I don't remember what he did. A Dutch guy. Probably kickboxing. No? Submission guy. Okay. Oh, yeah. He had a decent little career. Any art that doesn't spar can't work. That is 100% true. So I post like a fight every week or every day during the week, and like I'm looking for like different kind of stuff, and it's like, oh, this isn't a spar. They don't spar. Yeah, that's not it. And even if it spars, like the guy that just fought, you got to actually spar. Like Fred Edish, like, you've got to actually spar and try and hurt each other. Otherwise, you're just like kind of there, taking on, you know, just unnecessary damage, because you're not, like, if you're not really sparring, what are you even doing? Orlando Wilett, 59 now. He went 1-5. Kickbox, okay, I see. Even at kickboxing, he wasn't that great. But he liked to fight, so he gets to test himself at UFC 2. Kickboxing versus grappling. No more sumo wrestling in this. Taylor Tooley was the last one. consider how effective wrestling is, and they don't do anything striking or submissions. They go live. Yeah, if you're wrestling, I mean, you're learning how to control somebody, you know? But if you're like not sparring and going actually live, like I went live today at jiu-jitsu, and you can run through drills all day, and you can get tired doing that and think you're doing something, but then you go live and you're like, those drills don't work when the guy's like, oh, he's doing what we just learned in class. I'm not going to let that happen, especially when you're a puny white belt like me going against big old brown belts and black belts that are bigger than I am, which is crazy. Remco Pardol, I guess that's how you say his name. Speaking of JR, I just started doing jiu-jitsu again, man. It's been like 3 years, and I was never good anyway. But boy, I'm having fun, but I'm getting smashed out. It's so fun. It's so fun. Look at that judo throw, and then he's going into his stuff thing. The production for this is so 90s. But yeah, I miss jiu-jitsu, bro. Here we go with the announcements. Hell yeah, I've been tinkering with my grappling dummy a little bit more lately. It's so fun, dude. I need to get me a good dummy. I need to put my heavy bag up and just start hitting the bag for fun, for exercise. I got a hook in my carport that I can put it up on. It's a little hard. I need to buy an actual stand itself. One that's like, how you say, like weatherproof, I guess. Maybe I can just build one. Just use the bag to kind of do cardio, I guess. I'll be a cardio kickboxer. Lando Wiet. (5'10", 170, 6'4", 260. You wonder why this fight is booked. I mean, it's a tournament. That's why it's booked. But Jesus Christ, look at the size difference. Of course Wiet is terrified. I don't blame him. Good Lord, this is crazy. Got him by the arm. Oh, threw him. Nah, he's inside. Or he's, no. Did you watch Yan versus Figgy? I didn't watch the whole card, but I did watch the main event. After we get done streaming here, I think I'm going to go hop on the couch, put on the iPad, and start watching the fights I care about. Main event was fun, though. Figgy looked all right. I thought he was actually going to be able to get in there and wrestle him like Marab kind of did, but not quite the volume. But, Yan did a good job of shucking that off and making sure that Figueiredo couldn't get into clinch situations like he needed. Dude, he's just got his arm and just holding on to it like you can't go anywhere. Too bad this guy doesn't realize that he can, like, take his back from here. Like, he's literally, like, laying on his back on him. And now look. Just hung out in the position too long. Yeah, he's about to finish this. Oh, good backwards elbow. Oh, 12 to 6 elbows. Let's go. More elbow. He's dead. He's dead. Yeah. Big John's just letting these guys die. I thought Figgy was completely out of ideas striking. Yeah, he did, but then he knocked him down, which was cool. Got him a win. Oh, his bloodied up, too. This is a way more brutal card, guys. This is way more brutal than UFC 1. Holy crap. I love it. I love it. Wow. That was cool. Look at him. Standing right here. He's like, hey, I can elbow. And then like he hit the elbow. He's like, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Let's adjust. There we go. Let's get in a good... He's hitting him in the temple. Like, the dude's dead. He's gone. He's out. He stopped... Oh, the guy threw in the towel, and he stopped striking. Like, you love to see that kind of sportsmanship, boys. You really do. Yeah, he was out of ideas. And he's kind of lost his edge when it comes to, like, power striking, necessarily. Figueiredo doesn't really like to bang it out anymore. So, yeah, but I get it, though. Like, I get why he doesn't like to, because he's not as big. He didn't have the biggest weight advantage like he did at 125, obviously. Gracie versus Jason DeLucia is up next. Let's look at Jason DeLucia. 33-21 in one career. Wow. Fought till 2006. He's fought some icons too, boy. Look at that. Royce Gracie. He fought Funaki. Matt Hume. Boss Rutten. Suzuki. Funaki again. Rutten. Suzuki again and again. Dude was a big pancrase guy too, huh? Boss Rutten again. He's fought some legends. Minoru Suzuki in a grappling match at Pancrase 92. That was in 2001. Pancrase is so old. Yeah, 2006 was his last one. He's like, I'm good. Here he comes. Royce Gracie. Is that great? No, that ain't Gracie. Yeah, that is. I think. I can't tell. No. That's Jason. I'm out of it, guys. I'm so tired. JR, what was the good fights? What was the good fights that had this card? I mean, I'm gonna watch them anyway, but you know. Kung Fu Jason DeLucia. Pancrase is older than the UFC, bro. Yeah, it is. It is. It beat it by a couple months or a year or something like that. The problem with Pancrase was that it's Japanese and they didn't cater to the American audience. And with the amount of money Americans have, UFC won, obviously. So now we're stuck with UFC instead of watching Pancrase. And Pancrase still goes on today, which is cool. Kung Fu versus Jiu-Jitsu. Boy. I wonder if this guy, Jason DeLucia, because he's got to win. I wonder if like he was like a Sanda fighter. You prefer the old rules? I don't know the difference. What was it? The slap rules or whatever? Open palm strikes only? I'm not a Pancrase expert. I'll be the first to tell you. Maybe one day we watch all 7,000 Pancrase events. Shoot. Dude's arms are long. Holy crap. Jason DeLucia's arms can scratch his knees standing straight up. Here we go, baby. Royce Gracie back again. 5'11", 190, Jason DeLucia, and 6'1", 176 for Gracie. DeLucia goes for a side kick, and Gracie pulls guard. Yeah, palm strikes and rope breaks. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I get it. Look at this. Gracie's trying to get to the back. Up. Turned him. Now he's in guard. I mean, full mount. Just on top of him, about to smother him. DeLucia muscles him off. Up, armbar. He tapped. Hoist, don't break his arm. Threw in the towel. Hoist with a nice armbar finish. That's sick. Arm lock, they called it. Yeah, like, I know you're not supposed to let go. Big John's doing a terrible job. He's having to learn on the job, it looks like. Rough, though. Just cranking on an armbar. Dude's done. It's like, I want out, bro. I am good. Everybody wants kung fu fighting. Till you get armbarred by Hoist Gracie, fast as lightning. Oh, he got him to the ground too. Boy, that was painful. So you got Smith and Rhodes versus Pardole and Gracie. That's the two in the semis. Boy, we got, what is it? What's a rope break? I'm going to let JR explain that. He's better at it than me. 3 more fights, boys. Karate versus kickboxing. Oh, man. So Pat Smith is next. Patrick Smith is next. He's fighting Johnny Rose, who we just saw win. Patrick Smith is the one who left that body in his wake. He fought. Remember, Pat Smith fought Shamrock at UFC 1, but at UFC 2 he comes in and does his thing. A lot of boxing, a lot of kickboxing. He fought in K1 a lot. He beat Andy Hug in like 20 seconds. Wow. Peter Aerts beat him. Hug come back and beat him with a knee. Kimo Leopoldo beat him. Kimo beat him in UCF. Like pro wrestling, grab the rope during a submission and it breaks. Dude fought Muay Thai. Everything. Patrick Smith was cool, bro. I don't care what y'all say. He fought everywhere, too. Like, I'm looking through it, like, he fought on a Floyd Mayweather card. K1 he fought on. Fought MMA K1. UFC 6 he returned for. That he won by rear naked choke, which was cool. Vale Tudo he fought. I'm just looking at like Boss Rutan Invitational. Like I didn't even know Boss Rutan had an invitational back in the day. World Extreme Fighting. Couple draws. And boxing. Chaz Witherspoon in 2007. He has been around. He fought recently too in 2016. He lost via head kick in 8 seconds at Gladiator Challenge, but you know, All right, they're announcing them. They're in the ring. Ooh. So the winner of this will go on to the finals. Johnny Rhodes, ladies and gentlemen. These fights are all so quick. Problem with Pat Smith is like his prime was like right now, but he wasn't ready to figure out everything. Here we go. Look at Rhodes with this side on crab stance. What is going on? No, that was Pat. I'm sorry. Trying a tornado kick. Lame. Oh, nice cross from Rhodes off the low kick from Smith. Another cross from Rhodes. Beautiful. Rhodes isn't as outmatched as I thought. You could see, like, Pat Smith's hurt already. Like his legs, he's walking funny. It's crazy because he's fought a couple times tonight. Sparta kick. Headbutt, baby. I love it. Standing guillotine. What? Just picking him up. He tapped. He tapped. Wow. Tapped with his foot. Wow. Pat Smith pulled the guillotine. He will be going on to the finals. Who he faces is up to the next match, which will be the judo guy, Remco versus Hoist Gracie. I wonder who wins that. Crazy. Rhodes was doing good though. Like he was landing on Pat Smith and had him limping actually. I'm like, oh, okay. Look at that. Just grabs her on the neck and just starts pulling up. I'm like, okay. Okay. I see you, bruh. I see you. Threw in the towel, tapped with his foot. What? Just I'm catching up, JR. Have you seen the Dirty Boxing stuff yet? That's that new fight promotion. They just had a Superman punch knockout. Elbows. This is an all-action rule set. Wow. This just looks really cool. Yeah, I've got to watch it. Pat Smith on to the finals, though, baby. Let's see. Hope Dirty Boxing comes near me because I'm going to go see it. Do a Fight Finders on it, maybe. Speaking of, go watch the 5th episode. Bare Knuckle MMA. It's very similar to what we're watching here. Ooh. Gotta wake up, boys. There's a headbutt to the jaw, too. He did it right. I love it. Sinks the arm in with the guillotine. Says, oh, look what I got. And he's just going to start pulling up. Look at that. Up, he don't like it. Taps with his foot. His corner throws in a towel. Super cool. Comes Gracie next. Versus Remco. Remco Pardo walking out. Poor guy's gassed. So, did he fight again after this? I think I looked. Yeah, he went 9-6-1. That's right. UK stuff. Went to Pancrase for a minute. That's cool. Now he came back for UFC 7. Nice. There's Gracie in the ring. Haha. $260 versus $176. This was Jiu-Jitsu selling point here, man. Remco Pardero is like 260. Remember how much bigger he was than the last guy he fought? And Royce is 176. They gave him all 6 of those pounds too. Like 170 ain't good enough. Gracie doesn't even look like he's been in a fight yet. You can tell like he's done this. Here we go. Semi-final for Royce Gracie versus Remco. Look how much bigger this guy is. It's crazy. Royce got to the back. Remco's going to try and throw him here. Royce doing a good job of staying planted, though. Remco got the belt. Okay. Trying to kick back. Royce is just riding that leg, though. Got him to the ground. Look at this. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is like Bilal Muhammad out wrestling John Jones. Except, obviously, it's not, but the knowledge isn't there. But yeah, that's crazy, bro. Look at him on his back. Remco's got the lapel, trying to figure out what he wants to do. Look at him. Got it wrapped around. Hoist said, okay. Oh, he's got the lapel choke. Look, he tapped. Tapped him with his own gi. Nice. What a win. What a win. Minute and 31 seconds. Now we got the final. Royce Gracie, who just fought, versus Patrick Smith, who had a round off at least. That's crazy though, bro. Just, it's crazy how much better he was than everybody else. Like, he knew how, like, the system was perfectly set up to deal with strikers and other grapplers. It was set up for that. And they knew what they were doing. They obviously picked all the right people. It's just crazy, though. Main event time, boys. Did you check a chance at story? I still have it in my inbox, dude. But yes, I told myself yesterday, I was like, I gotta read this because JR sent it to me and I gotta watch it. Or I keep saying watch it. You know what I mean. Gotta read it. Pinky promise I'll read it before our next live stream. I'll probably read it tomorrow if I'm being honest with you. I don't have much of a day planned tomorrow. They're running through Pat Smith's wins. Right on, homie. Much appreciated. Oh, you dude, you know I got you, bro. You know I got you. Jim Brown looks high as a kite. Main event time, though. If you're watching on Fight Pass, we are 1 hour and 12 minutes and 11, 12, 13 seconds into this. grappling versus striking. Pat Smith walking out. It's time to go. Do y'all think Pat Smith can get it done, boys? Do y'all think he can get it done? Here comes Hoist for his second championship. In the cage is the King, Hoist Gracie. His pants are still creased. Bro, when we get to it, do a split screen live reaction for Pride 1. Yeah, that'd be tight. That'd be tight. We should. The bare knuckle karate fight. Yeah, it was. I remember, bro. I hadn't watched Pride 1 in forever. Wow, that'd be a fun one to do. When did Pride 1 happen? I think it was, 97, I think Pride came out? I'm pulling it up right now. October 97. Oh, I'm good, boy. Shoji versus Henzo. Goodness. Yep, 97. Hicks and Gracie was on it. Yeah, dude. Kimo Leopoldo. Oh, Gary Goodrich versus Oleg Taktarov. Yeah, we got to watch that, bro, when we get to it. That's going to be... I need to make a timeline of UFC Pride and Strikeforce. That way we can watch all the stuff that matters. Rich the G-Man Goins. The main event time. That first event was pivotal too. I'm looking at Pride 2. I got Henzo Gracie third. Mark Kerr was the main event. Here we go. They're announcing Hoist Gracie. Poor Oleg had no chin, but he was good. Yeah, he was. Oleg Taktarov was very good. I remember back in the day when Khabib first made his UFC debut, they're talking about he's the first Russian to be in the UFC. I'm like, wait, we forgot about Oleg Taktarov. I'm reading Khabib's book right now. JR, if you don't have it, like, you can find a PDF of it because there's not really an English version. I wish you could watch old Strikeforce cards when it was just kickboxing. Kung Lee had a lot of fights under that banner before it was MMA. Do they not have those out? Like, are they not available? I'd watch some Kung Lee, bro. I love his old Sonda videos. Wushu Sonda is what we call it because we're cool. Here we go. Pat Smith and Renzo Gracie. Let's go. Renzo's backing up to Pat Smith on this, but it ain't going to take much. Pat Smith tried to Sparta kick in, and Renzo got to a body lock. He's in trouble. Smith's strong, though. Renzo's got to trip him. Oh, no. In half guard. Renzo is. Oh, now he's in full mount. Good pass there. Can't find him on YouTube, but watch Mouse Kickboxer, and he does a lot of classic karate style kickboxing. He's done none of that I found. I'll look around for it, see if I can find something. I bet you it might be on Fight Pass. UFC bought the whole thing. Look at that. Look at that. Renzo's punching him in the face. Up, doing the towel. Didn't like it. Renzo wasn't even hitting him that hard. What the heck? That was lame. Pat Smith's a quitter, but he's still cool. I love him. Wow. UFC 2's in the books, boys. Pat Smith got his dub. You know, that event, it probably wasn't as groundbreaking as the first UFC, but man, it was every bit as important. You really got an eye to see kind of what they can bring to the table. Now, UFC 3, we'll be watching. It might be watching it next week. It's Thanksgiving. There's not much on. We might be watching that next. That would be really cool, I think. Just next week, next Saturday, we can watch UFC 3. Let's go to that real quick because I want to see who was on that. I don't even remember. No, I don't want UFC 305. I want UFC. Oh, my goodness. We're going to have to do something different here. But, like, it's crazy to see just, you know, the sport's different now. It's way different. Obviously, you know, you develop it for 30 years and it's going to change. There it is. UFC 3, The American Dream. Hoist versus Shamrock. You got Steve Jenham versus Harold Howard. Shamrock versus Felix Mitchell. Yeah, I see. I'm looking at this now. It is crazy. Shamrock. Yeah. What were they running? Oh, that's the one with Keith Hackney and Emmanuel Yarbrough. Oh, my goodness. Yes. Yes, yes. We're going to open it up with Emmanuel Yarbrough, Sumo Man versus Keith Hackney. Keith Hackney was a dog, bro. Keith Hackney was a dog. Oh, goodness. But anyways, guys, look, let's tune in next week. Let's come hang out. Have a good time. Yeah, this was fun. Again, we always have fun doing these, and you know, you guys are the best. Go watch Fight Finders 5. There's a video at the top of my channel. That's where we go talk to Brandon Davis about bare knuckle MMA. Fight Finders is my baby, and I'm already working on number 6, so y'all gonna be excited to see that. Later, guys.